Welcome back to J. Henry Day here at bourbonsanta.com/org / never mind. This is their Bellefontaine Cognac finished special release. And number 6 just came out. That's the new one this year. And I also have number 5 to compare it to. So, this is a 4-grain whiskey, 60% red heirloom corn, 14% winter wheat, 14% spinner rye, and 12% malted barley. These then spend 8 months in cognac casks. They use, listen to this crazy shit. They take their own bourbon, proof that down to 30%, and then use that proof down version of their own bourbon to proof down the bourbon to the proof point that they think is magic. Crazy stuff. They do some crazy stuff. The staves were seasoned for 2 years to dry out and get really, really nice. And they lightly toast and then level 3 char. So, J. Henry, you know me, you know I love J. Henry. There's not much that J. Henry does that I don't like so far. So, let's do this. Now, I have tasted through these before. I've tasted through this one, obviously, and you can see that I've barely been nursing this because I don't want it to ever go away. And I got the new one, and I've had a couple pours out of that. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to nose them each and then taste them each and give you the notes that I get in the order that I get the notes. Okay? That's how we're going to do this. We're just going to This is 5. So this is last year's cognac finished J. Henry 4-grain whiskey. Oh, and by the way, this episode is sponsored by Dan and Sean's Sensitive Butts. Their butts get hurt when people criticize them. So they sponsored this video. Thank you oh my God. Thank you so much for the sponsorship check. Oh man, all of that super chat money from those live videos. Thanks for the check, guys. I really appreciate it. Here we go. Obviously, I get rye spice. It is a 4-grain. There's rye there, but the rye kind of shines forward. I get hints of menthol, vanilla. What are those? Oh, Andes. Andes chocolate mints. I get the cognac feel in the back of my sinuses. Oak spice. Pine nuts. It's soft and round, but also in a way sharp on the nose. Like some of the notes have a sharp edge to them. Some of them are real rounded. So it's just like a little juxtaposition there. Beautiful nose. Absolutely beautiful nose for a cognac whiskey. Now, this is number 6, this year's release, the brand new one. Let's do. I get the menthol first on this one, then the vanilla, then I get the rye, then the chocolate mints, those Andes mints. Interesting. It's weird that they come in like different order. The cognac. This one, the oak is different. This one, the oak is sweeter and more round. This one, the oak is more of an oak spice, if that makes sense. Warm caramel. The new one is a little bolder and a little rounder. I don't get some of those sharp notes aren't really present on the new one. Now, I don't know this for a fact, But the new one is, well, it says 5 years, so it's not older. They're both 5 years. So this is 5-year stock. So it's not older, but it kind of smells older. It smells and presents as like a little bit older bourbon. This, I can feel some of the graininess, and it appears or senses to be a little younger than the new one. Weird. Anyway, so let's test. Vanilla, spiced oak, spicy rye, almost like jalapeno spicy. Like you, ooh, yeah, like you just ate a jalapeno popper. Like cream cheese, jalapeno, not super spicy jalapeno, but just like light spiciness. Butterscotch candy. Those ones with the little yellow wrappers. And you're left with a finish that feels almost like cashew butter. Like, creamy cashew, not peanut butter, cashew butter. Excuse me. Yeah, that's the finish you're left with. It's pretty medium in length. It's kind of stretching. Might be longer than medium. Might be medium long. I don't know. Whatever. Let's go. Batch 6. Oh, let's go. Okay. A bit like burnt vanilla. That sweet oak is coming through. That herbal rye, slightly effervescent. It's a little tingy on the tongue. Hints of chocolate, creamy. Wow. And there's a slight nuttiness at the end. It's not as much like the cashew butter that I got on this one. It's just like a hint of a nuttiness at the very end. Okay, so for my that's hard for me to say which one's better on the nose, because there are things about each that I like better than things about the other. This has got some really like nice bright notes that just kind of sing and are just like lively. And this is darker, richer, more robusto. I think I have to give it to the new one. I'm kind of leaning towards today. The darker, richer, more robust notes. While this is still beautiful. Now on the palate, I'm decidedly in the new camp. I prefer batch 6. So there you go. If you're ever in an area where J. Henry stuff is distributed and you see these two on the shelf at the same time, I would probably buy the new one. But that one's pretty good too. So I don't know. Anyway, there it is. Friggin' J. Henry. Sucks that Florida is way down here and Wisconsin is way up here, and it's not like on the way to anywhere. Man, sucks. Anyway, till next time, I hope you have a great day.